Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What I have for you today is my Sniff My Tarts custom order. This order was placed in May. I believe I was towards the end, or at least the middle part of the opening. I think I submitted my order. The way that Amy and Donna do it is they open the website for like 1 hour, and you can order whatever you want. It's completely unlimited for that 1 hour. I think I submitted my order like halfway through the 1 hour, and most people, from what I've seen, had submitted their order earlier than mine. I mean, I know that there's people after me, but for the most part, people submitted their order before I did. So I was like middle to end of the opening. I can't remember if they did a morning opening and an afternoon opening this time or not, to be honest, but I was in the morning opening and I was in the middle to end. So if you're on that customs list and you haven't gotten your stuff yet, that's just to give you kind of a good idea of where they're at. I'm going to go ahead and go over the order with you guys. I didn't order a whole lot. I ordered 4 of the packs of No Fuss Chunks. I ordered 1 sheet cake, and I ordered a pack of cookies. And Amy and Donna did send me some extras. They're really, really sweet and generous and nice about sending extras, so I do have some extras to go over. And I'm going to go ahead and start with those. So this first one is cream cheese frosting, Mrs. Claus's cookies, and cinnamon sugar donuts. So you guys might know by now, I'm not a huge fan of cream cheese frosting. I do like it in some certain situations. It actually blends really, really well with this blend. It's the Mrs. Claus's cookies and the cinnamon sugar donuts are both scent notes that I love, particularly Mrs. Claus's cookies. I love that oil that Amy and Donna use. So here, the cream cheese frosting is not bad. It's not offensive to me at all. This is one that I will definitely melt around the holidays, and I'm very excited to have this, because it does smell really, really good. Not something I would have ordered for myself, but I am glad to have it and melt it when I am craving bakery, which mostly happens in the winter. This next one right here is strawberry preserves and strawberry raspberry guava. This is something that I would order totally. I love strawberry raspberry guava, and I love strawberry jam or strawberry preserved notes. This is just strawberry heaven. Matter of fact, this is something I will probably throw. I will probably melt in my bedroom, because I love scents like this that are like very just sweet, delicious, strawberry, fruity scents. And this smells great. And this is something, like I said, that I probably would have ordered for myself. And it's something I may keep in mind in the future, depending on how it throws. This next one right here is Pink Sticky Serendipity. Another one that I might order for myself at some point. So this is Pink Sugar, Sticky Marshmallow, and Serendipity, I believe. I love how this looks like a little mini loaf. I'll easily be able to cut that in half and get 2 melts out of it. But this smells great. You really get that serendipity. And serendipity, I know I've gone over this before, but it is coconut, orange, cherry, confectioner sugar, vanilla. It's like a confection, almost like a candy blend. I really, really love serendipity. It's one of those things that is, no matter how long I've melted or been in the wax community or been in the candle community, it's still a scent that I love. It is one that I think that if I melted it all the time, I would get really, really sick of really quickly. But it is still one that I love. And their pink sugar is amazing. And their sticky marshmallow is really good too. So that is another really good blend. This next one right here is marshmallow zucchini bread, wild elderberry, and lemon cream puff. This is not my cup of tea, just because the zucchini bread in this is pretty strong. Now, the wild elderberry, however, and the lemon cream puff really come out on cold. So I'm definitely going to melt this one. This is not something that I would ever order for myself. I try to stay away from zucchini bread just because I just don't do zucchini bread. But this is a pretty good blend, at least on cold, because you really get the fruity part, the berry part. This next one right here is cream cheese frosting, wild berry mousse, zucchini bread. So again, another zucchini bread scent. Now this one is super strong on the cream cheese frosting and the zucchini bread. This one is probably not going to stay with me, and I do have 2 little chunks of this. I'm probably going to send these off to my friend Sarah, who loves zucchini bread scents. But this one has got the 1-2 punch of the cream cheese frosting, which isn't my favorite, and the zucchini bread. I do love wild berry mousse, and I actually got a blend from them with wild berry mousse in it, but not this blend. This one is definitely not something that I am going to hang on to, I do not think. This next one right here is Cider Lane type butterscotch candy corn, and buttercream sprinkles. This is crazy sweet. I'm actually thinking about melting it this weekend. This one is crazy sweet. You really get the cider and the candy corn, and I love cider and candy corn blends. Like a Cider Lane candy corn. There's a vendor that does a phenomenal job with a Cider Lane candy corn blend, and this one is close. So I love this one. I don't really get a whole lot of butterscotch out of it, but you really do get like the Cider Lane and then the sweet candy. So I love that one. This next one right here is blue raspberry slush, pink sugar sticky bread, and vanilla sugar waffle cone. This is a very interesting blend. This is not something that I would ever blend for myself, just because it's a weird one. But I'll tell you what, it's working really well. I mean, I don't get like sticky, like what I get is blue raspberry slush. I get the pink sugar a little bit, and I get the waffle cone a little bit. It's a very interesting blend. It reminds me a lot of going to like an ice cream shop and getting like not a traditional ice cream flavor, like getting a cotton candy ice, just something that's not like your typical chocolate, vanilla, those types of. It's a little bit more off the wall. It reminds me a little bit of like a dessert at like Serendipity or something. I do like this. It's very different. Again, not something that I would have ever chosen for myself, but I am glad to have it. And then the last extra is flannel sheets and spearmint. I love this. This is so good. This is I would describe this as minty laundry. This would also be good as like a sinus relief, I think. But it definitely has like a laundry scent in it, like dryer sheets more than laundry soap, like dryer sheets, or like freshly like clothesline clean dryer clothes, and then spearmint with it. This is so good. This is going on my list. It may be something that I have to order for myself in the future. Now, I don't know. I might do it the opposite way and have the... No, I would probably have the laundry be the overpour and then the spearmint chunks rather than the other way around. So I would probably keep it exactly the way that this one was sent to me. But flannel sheets and spearmint, out of all of the samples that I got, this one's the standout. I can't wait to melt this. So now on to what I ordered. I'm going to get this big sheet cake out of the way first because I think it's going to be awkward to film with the way that I have my camera angled. And I think it'll just be easier for me to get it out of the way first. But I did get a big sheet cake in a scent that I have hauled before from them that I dearly love. So this scent is Vanilla Bean Noel, that's the overpour. And then almond marzipan and rose jam. You guys have seen me haul this one before. This one is one where I was inspired by my two favorite Lush scents, which are rose jam and snow cake. I was inspired to blend them. This is a beautiful sheet cake, and I'm not going to be able to get it all on the camera. But we've got roses, we've got daisies, we've got hearts, lots of glitter. Some of the rose petals broke off and one of the daisies broke off. That is not a problem for me. But it did arrive mostly intact, and this flower thing in the middle is just to die for. But yes, I absolutely love this sheet cake. I love this scent, and this is one of the scents from them that performs the best in my house. I could melt it year round. It's throwing like a boss on cold right now. Like, I'm smelling it while I'm filming this. It's so, so strong. But yes, this was inspired by me blending my two favorite Lush scents together. So rose jam and snow cake. And it works really, really, really well. I absolutely love this. So that is the sheet cake. And now on to the rest of the stuff that I ordered. I'll go ahead and get the cookies out of the way first. So I ordered some cookies in just plain velvet sugar type. And these cookies I usually cut in half. These are the smaller cookies. I usually cut these in half, so I'll get 8 melts out of this package. I love Amy and Donna's velvet sugar. It's my favorite velvet sugar. It is so spot on. So spot on to the Bath & Body Works perfume. And it is just so, so, so good. I know if you go to Google the notes for velvet sugar, Bath & Body Works, it'll give them to you. I don't know them right off the top of my head, but it's a perfume, but it's like a sweet, candy-ish, gourmand type of perfume. It's super good. When Bath & Body Works released this several years ago, I was all over it. I had a body spray, I had a lotion, I had shower gel, I had like the full-on EDP perfume, and like the atomizer, all over the scent. And I still love it to this day, but I think that Sniff My Tarts has the best velvet sugar dupe oil. Super strong, throws like a boss. So I had to have that. And then on to my 4 packages of chunks that I ordered. So this first one right here is Marshmallow Fireside type and Cider Lane type. I've been obsessed with these two blended together, especially this season. I don't know that I will melt these this season or if I will try to hang on to them for next fall, because I do have some other blends that are similar, but Marshmallow Fireside is so, so, so good. By far and away my favorite Bath & Body Works scent ever, and probably like my favorite fall scent too. Like, honestly, I cannot get enough of Marshmallow Fireside and Marshmallow Fireside dupes. Now, that being said, I do like the ones that are smoky more than sweet. Like, I like it as a good balance, but I do like it when I can get that distinctive smoky note coming out of it. I would like this to be a little bit more smoky, like, personally. Like, their Cider Lane is spectacular. Spectacular. But their Marshmallow Fireside is not as smoky as I would personally like it. Now, that being said, I still love this blend. But there are other vendors out there whose campfire smoke and marshmallow blends are a little bit stronger on the smokiness, which is what I prefer. But it's still good. It's still really, really good. It's still a really, really good blend, and I love it. That was Marshmallow Fireside type and Cider Lane type. This next one right here is a repurchase for me. This is Pink Sugar and Gain Laundry Types. So this is Pink Laundry. This is Sniff My Tarts' take on Pink Laundry. One of the strongest scents from any vendor that I have ever melted. I love this on cleaning days. I mean, honestly, I could melt it any time. It's really a year-round blend for me. If you are doing just any type of like spring cleaning or laundry, or you just want your house to smell really, really clean and fresh, this will do it. Now, it is super strong. I've even had to take one of these no fuss chunks and cut it in half before, depending on the room that I put it in, because that is how strong this freaking blend is. But it's so good. It's a really nice balance of the Gain Laundry and the Pink Sugar. So both really, really good. Love them. This will probably always be a repurchase for me. Like, as soon as I run out of it, I'm always going to buy more. And I'm going to buy it from Sniff My Tarts, because I think that their Pink Sugar is one of, if not the best pink sugars in the industry. This next one right here was a new one for me. It's Cotton Candy Frosting, Wild Berry Mousse, and Vanilla Waffle Cone. This was actually inspired by a blend that I had from Glitterati that I had gotten in a mystery box. And so I wanted to recreate it, because with Glitterati, who knows if you're going to see it again. This is so good. You really get the waffle cone and the wild berry and the cotton candy frosting all together. It's really, really well balanced. This is super duper sweet. This would go really well anytime that you're craving like a sweet candy scent. This also reminds me a little bit of Carnival, so I may hang on to it for next year, late summer, early fall, when I do my Carnival scents melting, because that is what this reminds me of a lot. But it's super good. And I would, depending on how this melts, this may go on my list of things that I'm going to have to repurchase over and over again. And then this last one here is another repurchase for me. This is Serendipity Strawberry Raspberry Guava. So I've already touched on Serendipity and Strawberry Raspberry Guava in this video, so I won't go into it, but just know this is one of my favorite blends of all time. I've recreated it with a lot of different vendors. There are a couple of vendors out there that have a blend similar to this because of either suggestions that I've made or because of previous blends that I've done like this where it was inspired by that. But Serendipity Strawberry Raspberry Guava, it's not my original blend at all. This blend, just so we get this out there, this is not my original blend at all. The first time I tried this blend, it was from Rose Girls. And it was in a chunk bag that I had gotten from her retail store. And it was Serendipity Strawberry Raspberry Guava, and I fell in love with it. And ever since then, pretty much anytime I get a chance to make a custom order, I always order some of this. Super, super good. And I love it blended with Blonde Moment too. So Serendipity, Strawberry Raspberry Guava, and Blonde Moment. That's actually my own spin that I put on it. And that is the one that you'll find a couple of different vendors have, is this blend with Blonde Moment. But I do love them both ways. Blonde Moment just adds a little bit more of a tartness because you've got the cranberry and the raspberry, and then a little bit of fizzy to it. But it's a spectacular blend any way you slice it. So that is it. That is my latest custom order from Sniff My Tarts. So not a whole lot, but definitely enough to keep me going for a while. And that sheet cake is just, let's have another moment for the sheet cake, because this thing is just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, Sniff My Tarts has a super active Facebook group. They are something that has changed with them pretty recently, like within the last 8 or 9 months, is they do have ready to ship on their website. So their website is open all the time. You can go in and buy ready to ship stuff. And what that is leftovers from people's custom orders. So when they pour, like let's say they poured this velvet sugar for me, they probably poured a whole tray of velvet sugar cookies. And so they put the rest of them, like they sent me the 4, they put the rest of them up for sale on their website. So they have ready to ship all the time. They're always adding stuff. So that may be something you want to check out, or join their Facebook group. They're on Instagram. I do love Sniff My Tarts. I think they're very, very underrated. And I will continue to order from Amy and Donna because their wax performs really, really well for me. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.